back, Krusty Customs Garage. We did a little short, probably, I don't know, a day or two ago, with a little update on the channel. I haven't done a whole heck of a lot, honestly. More health issues have popped up and have put a little bit of a, I don't know, kind of a kick to the nuts of my channel. But I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm not getting into detail on that because I just wanted to come on here and say what's up. Happy New Year to everybody. Happy holidays. I hope so far your holidays have been awesome. And we got a couple more days left before reality sets in and we all go back to work. But yeah, some things have changed on the channel. Unfortunately, kind of the flagship of my channel, our 65 Rambler American, is not with us anymore. We have made some changes, and I didn't even buy, I traded the Rambler for a vehicle that's going to do a lot more for me, a lot more for the channel, and it's just a much more useful vehicle. The Rambler is more of a cruiser for us, just to cruise, cruise around in. So this is still going to be a cruiser, but it's also going to serve a little bit more purpose, and I'll let you have a look. If you saw the short that I did a day or two ago, you already know what this is. But what I would like to do now is formally introduce our new project vehicle for the channel that I've affectionately named McLuvin. It is a 1979 Chevy Luv. It's got about 95,000 miles on it. We'll do a little walk around here. I'll show you what we're working with, and then I'll give you a brief idea of what the plans are for it. I would give it a pressure wash and a good scrubbing, but it is 36 degrees outside, and so no, that's not happening. Not right now, at least. So anyway, 79 Chevy Luv. You can see it's yeah. Brief history of this pickup truck is that the gentleman, this really nice older fella, John, that I got this truck from, he actually bought this Luv, and it's originally from Montana. It does have some dings and dents, and it does have a little bit of rust here and there, but nothing compared to some of the project stuff that I've worked on in the past. And yeah, I've always wanted a mini Japanese pickup, and I know some of you aren't really knowledgeable, or most of you probably aren't knowledgeable on these. You're like, whoa, hold on, that's not a Japanese emblem, that's a Chevy emblem. Has your absence from your channel made you slightly more dumb than you already are? Yeah. And the answer to that is yes, I probably am slightly dumber, but I do know that this is a rebadged Isuzu Faster. We never got those here, but in Japan they got this model, except it had the Isuzu badge on it, and it was called the Faster. My question for anybody who is a Chevy Luv or Isuzu Faster expert, if you could please make a comment down below. Faster than what? Isuzu faster than what? Because I've driven this a little. Oh, let's see. My Rambler, which is very slow, was much faster than this. Let's see. I can't think of any vehicle I've had that was slower than this. I even had a Prius. Anyway, yeah, so let's do a little walk around. Driver's side. 15-inch wheels. I'm not sure what these are off of, but I know that these came with 14-inch wheels originally. So yeah, this is 15s. It's got two 1575 15s on it. Tires are basically brand spanking new. They are I think that's a Pasta, a Vercelli Classic 787 Vercelli. I believe that is a Pasta. This side is interesting, and I need help with this too. This is the emblem on the driver's side, which is not an original Chevy Luv emblem. This looks like something off an old work truck, maybe from the 50s or 60s. It's very cool, but I don't know what the heck it is. You can see some of the rust, got a little bit of bubbling right there. No big whoop. It's got a new windshield. Of course, it's a top spec. If you can read that, that's one of them XYG premium Chinese windshields, so that's guaranteed to kill you if you ever get in a wreck. These mirrors I hate. They're just big and clunky, and for a mini truck they're just a little much. The factory mirrors actually mount here. They're just really cool little round mirrors. I'm gonna have to find those, get some. There's a little bit more rust on that fender. I am gonna try to find a fender eventually and just get rid of that fender altogether. Cab corner. Underside of this truck is really nice, really nice. So no complaints there. You can see right here on the side of the truck, see those little blue dealies? Yeah, I think this truck was resprayed red. For what reason, I have no idea, because you can see a little more of the blue here. Man, I wish the truck was still that color. Anyway, yeah, so bedside here, there's a whoop-de-doo. This is actually kind of dented in, and you can see there's a little bit of filler there. Again, you know, this truck is not going to be perfect even after I'm done with it, and I'm fine with that. I just want a truck that I can use as a little shop mobile, and yeah, that's about it. Now, it does have new hinges on the tailgate on both sides, and newer eBay headlight or taillights, sorry, on there. This rear bumper is a little crooked. I don't know if you can catch that. It's a little tilted right there. I've seen these without the rear bumpers on them, and I love them, so I think I'm going to lose that rear bumper permanently. Gotta soak it in PB Blaster for about 7 years, I'm imagining, before I can get that freaking thing off. Just a shot of the passenger side. This side of the bed is in much better shape than the other side. Now let's take a little dive into the bed here. No holes that are major. I do have some holes here and here. It does kind of look like maybe somebody just dropped something heavy in there, so I'm going to try to pop those out from the bottom. Eventually. Oh, I see more. There's another one right there, and then I got another one right there. So I do have a little bit of work to do. It does have a work box, plastic Delta box that came in here. I don't like it. It's not what I'm going for with this truck. It's a shop truck, yes. It will be a shop truck for my channel, but it's not a work truck. It's going to be more of a go to the store, get a sheet of plywood, pick up a dishwasher, or, you know, help a friend get a couch sort of thing. It's not going to be that kind of truck. So if any of you guys want a plastic Delta work box, I believe I do have a key for it. It's in pretty good condition. You got to come here and pick it up, and it will cost you 2 Subway footlongs. I was going to say $5 footlongs, but I think they're more like $20 footlongs now. So about $40 in Subway subs. And you got yourself a work box. Anyway, passenger side, a lot better than the driver's side. Again, dumb mirror, can't stand it. Yeah, and you got more of the old rust bubblies there. Yep, we didn't see it, just breeze over that. And we'll come around the front right here, and we've got yeah, I don't know, I just love the front end of this thing. I do want to say that I have seen the older versions of this truck, and they actually have 4 headlights, and they look sick. So if anybody's watching this and you want single round, just 2 headlights, and you're like, hey man, I'll trade you, I'm up for that. I'll trade you. So, and of course this bumper is also crooked. It's higher on this side than it is on this side, and I think it's just the bumper has been bent from the bottom corner, kind of pushed up in. So I'm gonna try to work a little magic on that if we ever warm up. Because right now, honestly, my chestnuts are not roasting on an open fire, if you get my drift. So anyway, before we go inside, let's take a look at the monster under the hood here. Yeah, she's got the the reverse flip up hood, which I absolutely love, and it makes getting in here a lot easier. So lots of room in the engine compartment, 1.8 liters of Fury. A couple things I noticed, didn't notice before I got this. Right there is a broken exhaust stud, so that's great. And then I don't know what this is. I think it's, you know, I don't know. maybe plugs for emissions or something. Maybe they deleted some stuff, but this is plugging one of those holes, and that's an Autolite spark plug. Okay, and then also on one of the heater hoses we have that, which is copper pipe from a house with a couple clamps on it, and this is very recently done. You can see it's fresh, no idea. But then I looked here below it, and this deal here I bet you is a heater control valve, and I bet you it's bad. So yeah, so I'm going to need to dig into that. This is not going to be a bad weather or winter driven vehicle, so I'm not in that big of a rush. Somebody put a monster air filter on here, so you know, plus probably, I don't know, you guys can comment down below, 25, 35 horsepower. This beast of an engine, like I said, it isn't a Isuzu. There's your proof. I bet you, yeah, this engine's got about 80 horsepower from the factory, new. So it has 100,000 or so miles on it, so I'm going to guess it has about 60, but then we balanced it back out to 80 with the power booster right there. So a couple things to show you though under here that I have to repair. Right over here, if you look along that fender well, you'll see there in the middle of your screen, right below the fender bolts, is spray insulation. So that's good. And then I was poking around and I poked my finger straight through, and inside that hole is just dirt. It's caked full of dirt. So I think the first thing we're going to do on this is, in the next video, is we're going to rip the front fenders off. And we're going to clean all that out. And then we're going to tack in just a couple pieces of plate on this side as well. I'll show you on this side, on the driver's side. Let's just scoot around. Same situation right above the fuse box. I'll get you right in there. So you can see there's some rust, and then to the right there's a little more. Further down the line it's real good, and behind there it's real good. So I think it's a similar situation as there is on the passenger side, sorry, that you've got some dirt that is built up in a little channel behind this panel, and it's just rotted out. So yeah, we're gonna get all that cleaned out, probably paint it up a little bit in there, and then we'll come back through and we'll just put a new panel. We'll just cut out all this nonsense, and we'll replace all that. So I'm trying to make this a short and sweet video, but I'm already at like 12 minutes. So yeah, you can see I failed miserably there. So looking inside, we've got just a masterpiece, honestly. I mean, look at the door panels. Door panels beautiful. With the I do want to give some shout outs to whoever did this here. It looks like somebody was trying to do at least kind of a color match to make it look less shitty. The door panels on these things fail massively. I don't think I've seen any with original door panels in them, even on all the YouTube videos I've watched. So it's yeah, it's a nice attempt, but yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and rip all this off and build some new door panels. I'm gonna put some speakers here or inside in the kick panels. I'm not really sure yet. I did add this spiffy Harbor Freight magnetized beverage holder, beverage of choice, whatever you choose. Don't drink and drive. Public service announcement from Krusty Customs Garage. You can see there the old, you know, top of the line US General emblem or whatever logo on there, and this just smashes on there. Put your beverage in, off you go. So yeah, anyway, let's get inside. First thing, the original bench seat is long since gone, and it's been replaced with what I think is a an S10 back seat, front seat. I don't know. All I know is when I go over here, if you look at that tag, you'll see it says GM on it. So that's, you know, that helped me kind of come to that decision. And the pattern on here kind of has like a late 90s, early 2000s GM vibe to it. Let me know what you think in the comments if you want to. So kind of moving it along, you can see just a pristine dashboard in this one. Just absolutely epically beautiful. So this is what used to be here. It's big thick foam. Unfortunately, this stuff gets about as fragile as an ex-girlfriend. Just doesn't last, if you know what I'm saying. So all of that has been removed by the previous owner, or owner before him, or before him, or before him, however many before hims there can be. And they replaced it. Just kind of the, let's forget we saw that cover for the dash. So I'm going to clean all this up. This will be, again, in other videos. It'll all clean up. I'm going to put some sound deadening on the dash, clean it all up real nice. Maybe a little carpet underneath, and I'm gonna stick all that down. And these are the vents here. So I'm gonna get some nice black vent, some kind of material that the air can blow through easily, and we'll stick that in there as well to make that look decent. Let's see what else. Yeah, it's bare bones in here. I also need a steering column clamshell or cover. So if anybody has one of those, this is a 79, like I said. So you got your light switch here, your headlights. This was added by someone. This is a choke. Pull it out to choke, push it in not to choke, of course. Got your 3 pedals because that's how I roll. It is a 4-speed, unlike the gear shifter that says it is a 5-speed. False advertising. Let's see, what else do we have in here? No AC. No radio. I do have a radio over there. I'm going to try to fit in there. Crack in the dash. Let's see, what else? Headliner sucks. Visors, they suck. I'm going to rip all this headlining out. I'm going to make my own. It's kind of my thing. I love doing that kind of stuff. I'm going to put a little boom boom behind the GM seat here. Yeah, so got a lot of plans for it. Had the Rambler for about 6 years. And oh yeah, I also need, check this out, I also need the bottom hinge on the door has a little, just a little play. So I need some yeah, definitely need some bushings or something for that, or I don't know if there's bushings or pins or whatever in there. But yeah, I'm just I'm super psyched about this thing. I'm gonna kind of explore different techniques and different processes in like body repair and everything else, and interior. I really want to do like some just incredibly different stuff in the interior, not just black and red or whatever. I'm just gonna do stuff because this is going to be a little bit more of a ratty truck, and I kind of want to bring those ratty attributes to the interior, the exterior. Just, you know, it's going to be cool. And of course, these giant baloney skin tires they're going to get out of here eventually. This baby's going to come down about 4 or 5 inches. The tires are 3 inches larger in size than stock right now, so just going back to a stock size will lower the truck 3 inches, and then I want to lower it another 3 to 4 or 5 inches, 6 inches, 10, 20. Anyway, don't tell the wife. So that being said, flip me around here. I am Sean. I appreciate you if you've stuck around this long. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the content. That's a preview of the new 1979 Chevy Luv, affectionately named by me, McLuvin. I think that's an awesome name. So if you have a different idea for a name, you can let me know, but I'm just going to ignore it and keep calling this thing McLuvin. So anyway, whatever. So thank you for stopping. Please like, share, subscribe. I am way over the YouTube requirement for subscribers. I have like 3,200 and something, but I need people to start watching my videos, commenting. Please give thumbs up. Thumbs up are big, I guess, in the algorithm. And yeah, if you know somebody who has a Chevy Luv, who wants to watch somebody who knows nothing about a Chevy Luv learn about a Chevy Luv and then make this thing badass, then yeah, tell them to come on by. You come back, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for stopping by. See you next time.